the speed function, the silver and gold mated speed function of what it tries to distract so that I don't communicate what I intended through my heart and my oversoul, what I experience. And so I just got done doing some beautiful energetic work with the sun and the core, the silver and gold mated core. And I can actually see the silver and gold mated core out in front of me. Okay. You can't see it through the camera, but I can see it when I look at it. It's a holographic projection of the silver and gold mated Ruche. That's the visual cathode ray lava tube. To experience being what love is. On fire to give all our power away. So it came to me, you know how it is with givens and qualifiers, a little detail that I left out about the 5150 code, the psychiatric codes, with psychiatrists and judges in their courtroom wearing black robes to put you in a mental institution, how they do it. I had a police officer one time that stopped me in Tustin, California when I was on my way over to bring some roses, a dozen roses, to a girl that I had an electron relationship with. And I got stopped. And without going into the whole story of what happened there, boy, what a story that is. I hung a jury. Oh, the hangman's noose. I hung a jury. And, but this is how it works. A tape recorder, see, they want to use their mind's energy to trap you in a maze, right? And as it turned out, it backfired on them. You know what a backfire is? Like backdraft, like backflow, like a cesspool. The speed of the return and the exchange rate of electrical transactions. I know. That's why we're here. Equal power distribution, equal flow. Yep. The eternal living waters, fire in the water, the eternal spirit of fire that's in the crystal core. And so this relates actually to another huge file of socially directing the consciousness field or the planetary morphogenetic field structure of DNA-coded communication. With the 60s with LSD, Timothy Leary, Harvard, and UC Berkeley, one of their prized possessions. Oh, prized possessions, yeah, like AI demonic possession, hijacking vehicles, siphoning off feelings. Now they don't feel anymore because they're not sensing anymore because they're not running any gold anymore. I know. So, you know how it is with psychedelics. Oh, you're hallucinating. What you think. No, I'm a feeler. I'm a feeler. It's what I feel. Pure, eternal, absolute love is a feeling. It's feeling better, which is healing tones, but your plasma tones. The higher tones, the higher Rebecca tones. And how that relates to I cannot thank them enough. The guardians that put out all the breathing techniques is correcting the breathing techniques, is correcting your optics from the implants, the lymphatic system, holding the central nervous system captive, running NOVA programs, seeking to be more magnetic instead of seeking to become more electrical and giving power away for free forever. That's how simple that part is. And that's why those are extremely valuable video workshops, is correcting the breathing, is correcting the codes, which is the mathematical firing order of neurons, neurological breathing, lymphatic system. Breathing with the core, breathing as one. I am breathing as one right now with the core, the silver and gold mated core. And I know that because I see the silver and gold when I'm breathing. I'm breathing and I'm seeing what I'm breathing. Now, under the 5450 Health and Safety Code in California, they can arrest you for that. And how do they do that? You're hallucinating. You're hallucinating the illusion. Oh, the illusion of the phantom, like Phantom of the Opera. An operator, phantom tech operators You're hallucinating. And so we'll classify you as hallucinating. What was the name of that drug? Those codes? Strychnine. Oh, yeah. They were putting strychnine in LSD back in the 60s. That's right. And remember I talked about I've experienced it. People being put in psychiatric institutions under the 5150 code and holding them captive for hallucinating. From a friend of mine. They did that to a friend of mine. That's how I know how they do that. Because I experienced what he experienced. At the point at which he was experiencing that. Now I become aware of what he's aware of. What happened to him? Just like Dan. Where'd you go, Dan? Yeah, the still point. The calculator. Mathematical calculations, right? Running a balanced account. 0. And how that relates to blood bank accounts, birth certificates, serial numbers, and the allocation numbers of a financial sound instrument. Oh, the sound. Yeah. The sound of Kundere's, first light, crystal light, the crystal core. That's cosmic law, which is cosmic clock reunion, mathematical reunion to experience the unici. So they had some very valuable workshops that showed not only the mathematical holographic maps of the implants, the beast system, all of it. And it doesn't take very long to map that, right? And then process it mathematically. And so it's corrections, right? So that we're experiencing the visual display, the real cathode, the crystal cathedra, Sophia, joined as one with the grand creator spirit. That's why we're here. Is cosmic reunion, which is cosmic law, which is the law of spheres. Building spheres is building motherboards. The mother arc, 13th mother arc, star firelight cycle. Yeah, life guard. Life force guardians, guarding the life force. The codes, the security team of the codes we brought in. Water codes, like agua, as in Tiwa. Nahebusata. Matu. Is also mu. Whether you're reading it from left to right or right to left, just like 528 is 825. Experience it being 1. The numbers work perfectly fine, which is perfect high precision timing of elemental union, the function of elements. The gold sensor. Running gold through your veins. The arteries of the planet. The lines of communication. Through the core, experiencing the core of the silver and gold mated core. The immunity function of silver and gold. Electron transport of oxygen. Water-hungry molecules, water-hungry elementals. Zero it all out. Zero out the calculator. Right? Running 0 degrees. So yeah, that's why it's 96, which is at 15. Yeah, and so I'm obviously you can see the changes that I've been experiencing in me because I'm experiencing everything that you're experiencing. So the breathing patterns, which are the sound and light breathing patterns, as breathing patterns, correcting the breathing patterns. Now we're not breathing in miasma anymore. Now we're not breathing those codes. Now we're breathing real codes, which is real life, which is the eternal life force field. Breathing with the eternal life force field is recovery time, the electrical speed, the tones, the plasma tones, the deity planes, 90 on the vertical, 90 on the horizontal. But we had to be very careful because you know how that is with capacitors that are running at 60 hertz. We don't want to be blowing up any batteries. right? Otherwise, their minds, their brainwaves, those circuits shut down. They can't handle that much voltage. Yeah. 3 trillionth. 3 trillion years. Mama's 3 spheres logos. Restoring 3 spheres logos. 31 is 13. Whether you're reading it from right to left or left to right, we're always at 0, which is the true still point of true vacuum, the first neutron window. The first atom, the first know me seed, know my code. Knowing the mathematics of experiencing the eternal calculator as an eternal capacitor. The sum of all life force. The first electron donor. I keep it simple. When I was a little kid, I'm the first electron donor. How can I be of electrical service to you? How can I best serve you? Healing. And that's what's beautiful about that, because we don't have to say a word. We don't have to make any sound. Just be present. The still point, the present moment, what we feel. Feeling I am, the crystal core of I am. I am feeling better. My feelings are returning. Oh, the return flow is speeding up. That is a measurement of the strength of the morphogenetic field structure of the universal and galactic time matrix is restoring itself. The cell, the first atom, the Nomi noble planet. A healing center, a healing sanctuary is the art, the creative art of communication. The first communicator, the first seed, the first eye, the first camcorder, or the first sound recorder. I know. I play with it. Ever since I was a little kid, I always had a lot of fun because I'm always on fire to creatively express what I am as a musician. I play love songs that go on forever. I love music. The dance in the flame. The spirit in the first flame.